Hello, my name is Dr. Noelle Lucas from Blue Oasis Pet Hospital, and I am here to talk to you and help you better understand about kitten care. And I just happen to have a very tiny, about 2-week-old, maybe 3-week-old little kitten here. So perfect time to talk about kittens. I have an assistant here who's going to ask me some commonly asked questions about kittens.
Dr. Lucas, what's the most important thing about raising a healthy kitten?
The most important thing about raising a healthy kitten would be, first of all, asking your veterinarian to just do a general health exam, just to see what kind of health needs your cat might have, how they're starting out in life, what best nutrition to feed them, what's best housing, and also making sure that they are just a nice, healthy little cat.
What are the right and wrong ways to pick up my kitten?
Oh, well, I've got a little kitten here, so so the right way would be support their little bottoms, and in his little case, you don't want to scruff your kitten. That's actually not a proper way to pick your cat up. So just really making sure you support their little bottoms and pick them up underneath their little front legs and lift them up and support their bottoms.
How can I tell if my kitten is happy and healthy?
A happy, healthy kitten will be bright and alert. They will be inquisitive and curious, as we know cats are. They will have just a nice hair coat because they're grooming often and normally, and have contentment.
How should I feed my kitten?
Depending on their age, right? So this is a little baby. So this little baby is too young to eat food. So if they're awfully young, they're going to need to be fed through bottle feeding. If they're hopefully a little bit older when they come to you, then we're going to recommend that you feed them meals, canned cat food or dry food, depending on their preferences.
What are some products I might need for my kitten?
So obviously, litter box, number one, because we want a place for them to go potty. And then food bowls. Cats are actually pretty great for being low maintenance and not having to have a lot of things. We want maybe a little enclosure so that cats are kept safe in your environment because they're very curious and they live in, I call it a 3D world. They like to go up high too, not just down low. So safety for enclosures, having a feeding station, having a place for pottying. Those are some of the basic needs for your cat.
How soon should I bring my new kitten to see a vet?
So really, as soon as you get your kitten or your new cat, the earlier you schedule to see your veterinarian, the sooner we're going to be able to partner with you in determining your cat's lifestyle and the medical needs and the health of your pet.
How can I get the most out of my first vet visit with my new kitten?
If you have specific questions, we recommend that you write them down. Oftentimes when we're in a consultation with you, you can forget what you might want to ask us. So write your questions down. We are going to give you a lot of information about the care and well-being of your cat while you're here. The good veterinarians will also follow up with these things written down for you. But just being prepared with your questions beforehand is great.
What will a veterinarian look for an initial kitten care visit?
So an initial kitten care visit, we're going to weigh your pet, We're going to make sure that eyes are healthy, ears are nice and clean of parasites. We're going to look for external parasites. We're going to listen to their hearts and make sure that they don't have any murmurs. We're going to check for maybe little hernias. We're going to screen them for parasites. We're going to determine their lifestyle and what preventions they might need. We're going to recommend deworming them. There's actually a lot of things that we look for when your cat first comes in to see us.
Why is it important to avoid self-diagnosing possible kitten health problems?
Yeah, so kittens, especially tiny ones like this, cannot wait very long if they have a medical condition. In fact, these little ones are more prone to dehydration or have intestinal parasites that might lead to malnutrition. Those days and moments that you wait may actually put your little kitten at risk and even can be life-threatening. As an older cat, just the longer a cat lives with a disease or infection, the more challenging it will be for us to treat them, or potentially more expensive.
When should my kitten get their vaccinations?
So kittens like this are way too young to get vaccinated because they're still usually nursing, or in this little baby's situation, mom is no longer part of his life. But he has had some immunity pass through mom's milk. And so we don't recommend vaccinating our kittens usually until the ages of 6 to 8 weeks of age. But if you have a kitten that's younger than that, we still recommend that you reach out to your veterinarian to have a conversation, even if vaccines aren't needed at that age.
What do you need to know about kitten behavior?
So kitten behavior, this little guy is going to start toddling around and becoming more and more curious. So kittens and cats, adult cats, are quite curious about their environment. So behaviors that we start to see are just exploratory behavior, play behavior, predating on things. So that may be chasing after a little ball or a little toy or even a kibble of food, maybe starting to scale up your legs or scale up furniture. So behaviors, usually these little guys, it's mostly their just curiosity and exploration of their environment that get them into trouble. If you have any questions about kittens or kitten care, we recommend that you reach out to your veterinarian or call us here at Blue Oasis Pet Hospital. We'd love to help. How cute is this?